Hey guys, this is Steve Banks bringing you the review of the original Dino Megazord. Ultrazord, should I say. Anyways, I'm sorry it's taking so long. Hope you guys have had a nice Thanksgiving holiday. But before I actually start, let me give you a few background on this set and what it means to me. When I was a kid, growing up in the 90s, what I remember mostly more than anything is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It was a show that was very popular in the early late 90s, and it was something that I hold dearly. Like I mentioned in my other review, I got curious about my set, and I went to my mom's attic, and I found most of my sets. Well, basically a lot of them there. I have a lot of the actual from the first 4 seasons of the Power Rangers Ultrazord sets in good condition. I found most of the pieces, but not everything. This set is complete except we're missing 2 of the Titanus, the big guy right here, the Titanus sledges, and the Dragonzord's drill handle, which is the only thing I couldn't find, but considering how many pieces it's involved, it's actually pretty good. So let me tell you about what this big figure is. These are all the Dinozords. The guys you see here, the saber-toothed tiger, the Triceratops, pterodactyl, mastodon, and the T-Rex. They make the Megazord, the original Megazord. And the Ultrazord set comes when all of these Zords are combined into one piece, which is actually pretty cool and pretty impressive. So for now, I'm just gonna start with the Megazord, and then we're gonna go from the Megazord to the Dragonzord, and then after that we'll go straight into the Ultrazord set. So let's remove the Dragonzord and everybody out of the way for now, and now we can concentrate on these guys. Alright, like I mentioned before, we have the saber-toothed tiger, Triceratops, pterodactyl, mastodon, and the T-Rex. I have here my blur to compare in vehicle mode, so you guys can get a feel of how big it is. Let me raise the tripod a little. There you go. You can see basically of decent size. Check out the pterodactyl, the mastodon, and the T-Rex. So you see a pretty decent size. They have a combined tank mode as well, so that's what we're gonna start with first. But before we do that, let's just get an individual look of each Zord. The pterodactyl needs the actual cannons. We have the Triceratops, just with the tail. These horns come off. We have the saber-toothed tiger, which is pretty cool. Mastodon, caught it. Removable tusks and trunk. And the T-Rex, which is the main body. Check out the sticker work. The stickers are still in great shape, actually. And here is the sword. The sword that they use in the Megazord form. We're gonna start by doing the tank mode, like I said. So we need to straighten these out. Put the feet in. There we go. Just like that. We need to flip the tail inward for this. That's it. You see, these are where the legs actually connect, because these 2 guys are the actual legs. Alright, and let's do the T-Rex. For the T-Rex, we need just to straighten the leg. And you can see there's a button right here. And the purpose of the button is to press it, and then you lock the knees in like that. Just like that. Same thing. Bring it down, press the button, and you lock the knees. Just like that. Because this is what we're gonna need to make the tank successful. Alright. Okay. Let's just start by putting in the Triceratops, and we're putting in the saber-toothed tiger. So now we have that. Okay, now we're gonna do the arms. Roscoe, get out of here, I'm reviewing. We want to remove the mastodon head, and now we want to just open this up like that. Keep it just like this. Now we're gonna, you see there's two pegs here and they snap to the back right there, so we need to straighten these out just like that and snap it in. And also there is a pegs and slot on the inside, so it clicks right there. And now the pterodactyl, you want to remove the cannons and you want to place, you see these slots here, they actually go into the very back of the tank, and you want to slide it in just like that. And now we're basically done. Well, we need to put the mastodon head, which is, you want to lift this piece up and it goes right into this hole, so slide that in. Okay, and we're done, except we gotta place the cannons at the very tip of the arms, just like that. And there we go. Here is the Dino Megazord tank mode. You see he can roll around, straighten this leg, this tail, and you can move the cannons upward if you want. I have here leader star screen to compare. And we're gonna do the robot mode comparison with Starscream also. So here's Blur again. You can see he's pretty big even in tank mode. Alright, let's get one good look at this. It's pretty cool. This is very memorable to me. It's a very nice memory from simpler times when I was a kid and everything was easier. You can see we're basically done. Now from here, it's, sorry guys, let me put the camera closer. I'm actually stretching. Alright. From here, it's actually pretty easy to turn into the actual Robot Megazord's form. So, because you can already see the body of it already. So, what I want to do is remove the mastodon head, the pterodactyl, and the tips of these cannons. They'll be incorporated in a second. Okay, now we want to press the switch to straighten the leg, just as you saw. And now we want to lift this piece, press the button, straighten the leg, and now we need to straighten these flat and the head. As you can see, it's already starting to get filled out. So we want to flip up the fists, and you want to pull this piece out and straighten out the fists. Bring them down. You can see the Megazord is basically almost done. Now the actual Megazord's head is in here, so you want to pull this down and slide. The light is actually glaring into the camera. You slide this in, push it up. He has kind of like a prime faceplate going on, but you need to bring these horns inward, like that. And then we do have the tip of the tail that's sticking out, so we want to bring that down. Alright. Now we're going to bring a pterodactyl into this. It's going to make the chest, so we need to bring the head in, push the wings in, and now it's going to clip into these pieces you see here. Just like that. And there we have him. Now the cannons that we removed from tank mode are stored back here. Just like that. That light's kind of getting in the way. Let me just raise the tripod a little bit. Alright. And there we go. He's actually a pretty cool toy. Take a look. There's no individual elbow movement or knee movements. Just forward and back, up and down. No head movement whatsoever. We can place the sword that is here. Put it into the hand. And the mastodon head can be used as a shield. I've only actually seen the shield be used in the series, I think, once, maybe twice. I know for once for sure. So there's the shield. And now let's get a 360 look actually impressive. They released a 2010 version of this, which was a little smaller, and the pieces, I don't know, they're made like with cheaper plastics and stuff. It's actually pretty cool, but it's not an identical replica. That's what made me start thinking about these, because I actually saw one in Toys R Us and it brought back a lot of memories from when I was a kid. So that's what made me start looking into the attic, and I was surprised by what I found. Actually, it was actually my whole collection was still there. I could have sworn Mom gave him away or something. So you can see that he's about the same size as Leader Class Starscream. So he is a decent size. Impressive, really impressive actually. Alright guys, well, I think we've done with the Megazord, and now we're gonna go to the second part of the review, which is the Dragonzord. This Megazord is gonna be put to the side for a second, because we are gonna need some of the parts to make the components. So we put down right here for now, and let's bring in my favorite, my Dragonzord. Now a little background: the Dragonzord was the Green Ranger's Megazord. At first he was what you call it? He was working for Rita, I guess. They put a spell on him, so he was evil. But later on he turned good, and then the Dragonzord could actually combine with the other Dinozords to make the Dragonzord fighting mode, or the actual Mega Dragonzord. And as you can see, these are the actual stickers, the actual show accurate stickers. These are actually Thunderbolts for the original stickers. After I found them, his stickers were in their worst condition, so luckily Repro Labels sold show accurate stickers, which actually makes them look way better than the original stickers were, because they were actually really cheesy lightning bolts, which weren't actually cool. But as you can see, these stickers are actually way better. The Dragonzord had a drill tip tail, which he used a lot. The tip can actually move also. As you can see, there are holes. There aren't actually holes in the fingers, they're stickers. But these are where missiles would come out and they would shoot. And there's a switch in the back that turns on the flashing lights you're watching now. His chest would light up when he was going to shoot missiles out whenever the Green Ranger played his flute. So you can see, it's actually amazing. I'm surprised the electronics still work on most of these figures. Alright, like I mentioned before, he can combine with the other the Dinozords in two ways actually. So let's just get one look at the Dragonzord. So we can go into the Dragonzord fighting mode. This is my favorite, my all-time favorite. Alright, let's bring back the big guy. We're gonna need a few parts, so I hope he doesn't mind. We're gonna strip him down a little bit. We're gonna remove this and remove the sword. We're gonna need the Mastodon, Triceratops, and the Saber-toothed Tiger. So what I like to do is take the cannons out, take the pterodactyl out, pull out the arms to the side, nice, and pull out the feet. So give me 1 second. So I'm gonna remove the pieces that aren't used in this mode for now. Okay, and that. Alright, now we're gonna do the Dragonzord in fighting mode. So what we're gonna do is start by removing the tail, putting that right here to the side. We're gonna open this guy up, straighten his legs first. We're gonna open this, and you can see the Dragonzord chest piece is actually a separate piece. So we're gonna clip this in. Now we're gonna slide the arms in, just as you see. Break these pieces together, just like that. And now we're gonna flip this little panel. Alright, and now that we have this piece in, we're gonna slide these pieces up and bring the whole part in, the whole foot upwards. This panel up, and bring the whole foot upwards. And now when we bring the bottom of the jaw down, you see that there's a Dragonzord fighting mode face. Alright, so let's get a look at the actual body part. So you can basically tell right now what's going to happen. We're going to take Triceratops and a saber-toothed tiger. Sorry about that. There's another cut, obviously. So anyways, we just put the legs on so we can take a look. Alright, and I guess all we need to do left is add the mastodon arms. So they're already in mastodon arm form, so all we gotta do is actually slide. So you can take a look. These panels right here, this is where the pieces slide, so you can see. So slide them in and clip it in. Alright, and there we actually have the Dragonzord in fighting mode. Let's take a look. Let me push him backwards. You can get a look at the head. So you can see he actually looks pretty cool. Amazing looking figure. Just, like I said, we don't need the actual mastodon head for this mode. All we need is that. Now, the Dragonzord's in fighting mode's weapon is the drill, the power drill. But basically, the power drill is consistent of the tail, the Dragonzord chest piece, and the tail goes at the very top. You can see that it goes right like that. And now, the drill handle, which the drill stand, which I didn't show to you guys. And then you slide this. When I mentioned in the beginning of the review, 3 pieces were missing, and one is the drill handle. So you see this peg here, the drill handle actually has a hole that slides in, and it's like actually a kind of weird looking piece. It sticks out and it goes into that. So it doesn't look like he's actually holding it. It kind of looks almost like a pump, like a rotor power type looking thing. But what I do is I put the drill right in front of his arm, so it looks like he's holding it, rather than how like powering up with like some crank device. I mean, I wish I would have found it, but it's not that big a deal. I could have lost more important pieces, which I didn't. And of course, you see, you could turn on the switch, and there's the power drill, which is actually bigger than the figure itself. It's kind of crazy looking. So let's bring in Starscream again, so we can get a look of how big this guy is. This guy is actually bigger than the original Dino Megazord, as you can see, because he is bigger than Leader Class Starscream.
What's going on with the internet?
So as you can see, it's pretty cool. Alright guys, we're gonna show you the Dragon Megazord piece. Now from here, the review is gonna actually go quicker because we're gonna show you the Mega Dragonzord, and then Titanus comes into play. Alright, let's start disassembling them. I'm gonna do a cut, guys, so what you're gonna see next is just the Dragon, the Megazord, and whatever the Dragonzord ready to combine. Alright, so we have the Dino Megazord in the original Megazord form, and we have the Dragonzord pre-Dragonzord fighting mode, I guess. So from here on, we're just gonna open this just like that. I'm gonna bring the head up, put the antenna thing straight up, and now we're just gonna open up. So you can see there's little pieces here. The Mega Dragonzord mode kind of looks like the Dragonzord is split up, and it serves like a top coat looking thing, but it actually looks pretty cool. So we're gonna bring these pieces down, which is crucial, and we gotta push the antennas back. Alright, now as you can see, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna push, put them right more in the center. You can see these pieces are gonna go right in there, and that's the Mega Dragonzord. He actually looks pretty cool. You wanna just put this piece straight down. Okay. Impressive looking. But optional weapons are actually, you can use the Dragonzord tail, which can be inserted right here, and the Dragonzord chest piece could actually snap in right there. In the actual series, you don't see the tail or the chest piece in the combination. And we'll bring in Starscream again real quick. You see, basically pretty cool. Alright, now this is pre-Titanus Ultrazord form, so you can just take a look. There's not much difference in the back, just to take a look anyway. Amazing, awesome toys. Alright, right now we're gonna remove, let me bring this down. We're gonna remove the chest piece and the tail. Alright, we're gonna put the Mega Dragonzord to the side for now. Babe, can you lower zombies, please? My girlfriend and her Black Ops zombies. Impossible to get her to lower anything. And now we're gonna bring in Titanus, the carrier Zord of this season. You can tell he's actually pretty big, because you can see he takes most of my reviewing table. You can see he's pretty cool. He has a mode where you press it and he actually walks up. As you can see, his paws are moving. Activate through the switch. He has several modes actually, but they're not actual modes. He can drag the tank mode by putting this chain that's inside. Oops. Wait a second. This chain that is required, that is included. And you anchor it on the side, and the sledges I mentioned are put in here, which drags the tank mode, but unfortunately I couldn't find them. These are the control reins, and I'm just going to put them to the side for now. I'm just going to show you the main Ultrazord form, because we're not really going to go into like other possibility combination. We're just going to go for the form that's seen in the series. So what we're going to do now is prepare Titanus. So we're going to remove this piece. The paws can actually be removed. Okay. The tail you see back here can be pulled out and split. And now I gotta show you how you put these on the arm. You're gonna slide this into the slot right here. And, sorry, let me do it again. And that's how the cannons go. To this day, my girlfriend can't figure out how to put these cannons back on. Slide it in, and you push down.
I tried.
So as you can see, the cannons move up and down when it's being moved.
They just don't like it.
Now, we're gonna open the inside. We're gonna push this whole piece down. Like that. And the wheels can press down. Alright, so Titanus is ready to be combined. So let's put them to the side for now, right there. And now we're going to show where these parts come into play. We're going to bring back the Mega Dragonzord. And the paws actually do clip on the arms.
Oh, shit.
This piece, Penny, watch your language.
Sorry.
You push this, and the cannons fell. Put that back. Nice. Cut this.
I shouldn't have made those budget cuts.
Get the shit out of me. You're gonna know it.
Alright. Continue. As you can see, start. As you can see, we just added the piece that was in front of Titanus' chest area on the chest of the Mega Dragonzord. And now we're gonna add the arms. So you can see here, there's like these two slot areas that click on to the inside of the arm. So we want to just snap it up and pull them up. straighten this, snap it, and slide it up. Alright, the control reins can be put into these paws. So we have to actually put the camera there. Actually have to open this panel right here and put this right inside and close it on it. And that's how he actually holds on to the control rings. There we go. So now he is ready to go into tennis, but we are missing a few vital components. The Dragonzord chest piece slides in like that, and the Dragonzord tail goes into the back of the tennis where the other tail was. So we slide it in just like that. And now we're just gonna simply place the Mega Dragonzord inside of the tennis. Alright, so I'm just gonna take it. Make sure the chain goes over the head, and we just insert it. Just like that. Alright, adjustments. So you can see this is the Dino Ultrazord. Pretty impressive, huh? Now, while we have it like this, we can turn on the Dragonzord chest piece, and we can turn it on, and you can see that the cannons move and the chest piece is lighting up, and that is the final attack mode. Let me place this back on, and that is the attack that they used to destroy whatever monster they were fighting at that moment. Alright, the very last thing we want to do is bring in Starscream one last time so you guys can take a look at how big this is. You see, it's actually massive compared to the Leader Class Starscream, which is a pretty decent sized figure to start off with. You can see it's actually pretty impressive. This by far is my most favorite from the original series, because it's awesome looking. How can you not like it? It's pretty impressive. But since we've already taken so much time, I will not do a reverse transformation because I already held you guys up for a while. But you guys can figure out how it goes back. It's not that difficult. But I'm really glad I was able to share this important piece of my childhood with you guys. I thank you guys for sitting through it and watching it. Next will be Season 2's Ultrazord, the Thunder Ultrazord, which includes the Tigerzord, the Thunderzords, and Thor, the Shuttle Zord. And I hope you guys will enjoy that one as well. Sorry for the delay again, but I hope this makes up for it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you guys. Thank you for watching my video. My name is D-Banks, and thank you once again. Goodbye.